I'm going to explain step by step how to get your Panamanian driver's license. So go ahead right now and hit favorite so you have this video for future reference. First, if you're just visiting Panama, there's no need to have a Panamanian driver's license. You can drive in Panama on your U.S. driver's license for 90 days from the time of entry into Panama. Okay. After that, if you're becoming an expat, you're going to be living here, you need to get a Panamanian driver's license. You will get checked. I 100% guarantee it. So it's best to go ahead and get the Panamanian driver's license. Easiest way to do this is to go through the U.S. Embassy route, which is authenticating your U.S. driver's license. Must be a valid license, cannot be expired. Here's how that works. First thing you do is you go to the U.S. Embassy website here in Panama, which is on Clayton. You make an appointment. Select other as far as, passport renewals, all those things, because you're going to want notarization or authentication of your U.S. driver's license. Pick a time. Now, when you arrive there, there's going to be a line for non-U.S. citizens and U.S. citizens. As a U.S. citizen, you bypass the lines, right? Much quicker. Once you go through the first gate, you're going to go up the hill, and the first building on your right is a security building. They take 5 people in at a time. You cannot take your cell phone into the embassy, but they will keep it there and they give you a tag to take your cell phone whenever you leave. Now, once you get to the embassy on top of the hill, there's going to be a long line of people. Once again, U.S. citizens, go to the left. They will bring you right in. Now, there's a desk with a young lady sitting there. You're going to have a copy of the receipt from where you made your appointment online with the embassy. Okay? Make sure you have your U.S. passport. Also have your original driver's license and a copy of the front and back of that driver's license. So 3 things to show up with. Your appointment printed that you got online with the U.S. Embassy, your U.S. passport, driver's license, and make sure you got a copy of the front and back. She's going to direct you to the window 15. It's the first window on the left. Window 15. You're going to go to that window and say, hey, I'm here to get my driver's license authenticated. She's going to give you a paper to fill out. You go over to, they've got an example up in front of the desk. You fill it in. It's just name, passport number, driver's license number, date of expiration. Very simple. Very simple. Return to the window with that completed form. She's going to take your driver's license. She's going to take a copy of your driver's license that you brought with you. And she's going to give you a little receipt that you take to the window, which is right across the corner. All right, just basically 10 steps. And you pay. The cost to get your driver's license authenticated is $100. They take cash or Visa or MasterCard. Okay? Once you pay, take a seat. A gentleman at window 14 will call your name. You go up. They're going to verify your identity again, and they're going to give you that form that you completed. You're going to sign it in front of him, just like a notary. He's going to stamp it, give you your form, wish you good luck. You go back out to the bottom of the hill, go through security again, get your cell phone that you couldn't take in there with you. That's the U.S. Embassy part, and getting the paper authenticated. In fact, I've got a copy of it right here, I think. Actually, I don't. I gave it to my concierge. Now, next thing. You need to use the services of a concierge. All right? They're going to, other than the embassy route, they're going to hand carry you through the entire process. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to get a blood test. The blood test is simply to identify your blood type. And you have to use a approved lab. Now, I did mine this morning. It was $7. Okay, $7. The results are within about an hour. The lab I used was called Clínica Fernandez. There's several throughout the city. It's not a problem. Now, once you do that, your concierge will make an appointment at what's called Certacin, which is basically the equivalent of a Panamanian BMV. But first, you're going to have to go to the Ministry of Foreign Relations. They're going to basically authenticate the U.S. Embassy form. It's $5, but you got to go to a bank to pay the $5 and then return to pick up the form showing that you paid. With that, the authenticated U.S. Embassy form, the original of your blood test has to be the original, okay? Copy or your passport and your driver's license, Concierge will make your appointment at Certacin, I believe is how it's pronounced. Once again, it's a Panamanian BMV. You're going to go there, you're going to take a hearing test and a vision test. All right, simple. You pay $40 and you get your license. It sounds like a lot. It's not that difficult. The U.S. Embassy was excellent. The people there are freaking wonderful. Okay, getting the lab work done, simple, easy peasy. There was no one in the lab when I walked in. I was in and out in 10 minutes. I was at the U.S. Embassy for about 45 minutes total. Not that long. Now, I implore you to use a concierge. I've got a concierge here in Panama I can refer you to. Okay, that is the easiest route to get your Panamanian driver's license. Now, here's the last thing. They're going to issue it for a term of depending on your residency. So if you just arrived at Panama and you've got a 6-month temporary residence card, at the end of 6 months, you're going to have to renew that. The next period or validation with a temporary residency here in Panama is 2 years. So your driver's license is going to be valid for 2 years. After that, 3 years. It depends on what type of visa. I'm on friendly nations. Pensionado may be different, okay? But it's not that difficult. There's a lot of information online, but I wanted to give it to you face to face. All right, so you actually understand, because no one talks about what window to go to, how to jump the line, all those things. So hit favorite. All right. Once again, it's not an overly expensive endeavor, but it's a whole lot easier than taking a driver's test in Spanish here, okay, and actually doing a physical driving test. Just get your driver's license authenticated, and make sure when you come to Panama you've got a valid driver's license. Don't let it expire before you get your driver's license here. I hope that helps. Once again, follow the channel for more information. If you need anything from me, pop it in the comments. Hope this helps.